about Pokemon ZA. I am not impressed. I am not impressed by that trailer. I am not impressed by the concept. And honestly, I think this is the Pokemon franchise going backwards in order to appeal to the Pikachu. But Pikachu, I like Pikachu. Pikachu does the Thunderbolt thingy. Pikachu. Okay, obviously I'm playing it up a bit, but it's like, dude, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm getting old. I feel like I'm getting old, man. I feel like I'm becoming an old man sitting there yelling at the fucking clouds. You stupid kids and your Pokemon. But it's like, I grew up with Generation 1. You know, I remember when Pokemon was brand new. Literally remember getting like the first issue of like a magazine for Pokemon cards. I remember even trying to understand the Pokemon card game. But like, I fell in, so out of love with Pokemon, like for a while now. Like, just if I'm being 100% honest with everyone here, I think Pokemon has been going backwards. I think the franchise has been going backwards ever since the days of them going 3D. I think Pokemon ZA is proof of that. Yeah, again, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Great game, actually. I think it finally was the step forward the franchise needed. It's the step forward that the franchise needed, and now ZA is the step backwards. And I'm sorry, the thing I kind of always hate about Pokemon, and it's so weird because like if you actually know some of the lore of Pokemon, I hate this. I hate this family friendliness. I do. And listen, I'm gonna come off as a hater. I am. I know I'm going to. But like, I'm so sick to death of the cuteness that Pokemon has now. Oh, look at Garchomp. Remember when Garchomp used to look vicious in his sprites? How he looked like he could rip your fucking head off? Now he just looks like, I'm a special shark person. I just have 2 feet instead of no feet. I'm sorry. I feel like the Pokemon franchise is going backwards. I feel like it's going backwards. And I feel like ZA is proof. I feel like this franchise is trying to be so fucking cutesy, so family fucking friendly, that it's just sugar-coated sugar on top of sugar-coated sugar. Just like, ugh. Like, can someone explain this to me? How in any way can Pokemon and humans coexist? I mean, we're talking about creatures that literally can destroy the world. We are talking about creatures the size of skyscrapers in some cases. And yet they're just going to obey the rules. They're just going to obey the laws, or they're going to get kicked outside. Like, okay, it's a fucking Onyx. You can't do anything to it. But because I guess Onyx somehow knows what laws are, it's not going to disobey them. And then, when you think about it, it's actually a really stupid fucking idea, because this is supposed to be like a utopia place, right? For Pokemon and humans to coexist. But there's these designated areas where Pokemon could go and be captured and enslaved. Maybe this shit's a little darker than I thought it was. But it's like, I'm sorry, what? Like, listen, if you want to have a perfect little utopia, in the world of Pokemon, great, cool. Don't make it the whole game, though. Make it like one area, one zone. Maybe make it like one town before you face the final gym. That's like, well, see, Pokemon and humans could coexist, but there's a lot of poop everywhere. Okay, the stupid joke aside. It's like, I'm sorry, I can't wrap my head around this concept. I can't. It's one of those things that's so stupid, like my brain's not capable of comprehending it. Okay? And it's like, like I said, with Legends Arceus, it felt like it was a step forward, because there's still this kind of wild element to it. Like, you're going around capturing a Pokemon in the wilds. You're taking them from their home. But now, the town you're in, is their home. So you're enslaving a resident of this town in order to do what? Battle other residents of this town that have other residents of this town. Do you see the problem here? It's just a very stupid idea, but because it's Pokemon and Pokemon is so wildly successful that I've seen card shops base their entire fucking business model around Pokemon cards. Instead, they're just like, yeah, we'll just accept it. We'll accept it because it's Pokemon. It has that Pokemon logo on it. Why not? And listen, I'm not going to try to be a graphics hog here, but I gotta be real. These graphics don't look good. They don't. I'm sorry. Y'all, if you are sitting there and accepting these graphics, then I got nothing to say to you. I really don't. At the end of the day, hey, you know what? We agree to disagree, but I'm gonna be real. I think this game looks like ass. I think this game looks like ass. It's ridiculous that yet again, Pokemon could do whatever it wants, basically because of the word nostalgia. It could do whatever they want. Hey, by the way, the 3 starters you have here, if I recall correctly, are 2 from Johto? Or I forget. Yeah, Chikorita, Totodile, Tempeg. So, why can't we just have Cyndaquil? Like, just saying. Just, okay, hey, you know what? If the Pokemon company wanted to get me on board, legit, wanted to get me on board, make Pokemon Heart Gold, Soul Silver on Nintendo Switch or Switch 2, whatever. That will get me on board. That will get me to, finally say, okay, I'm going to buy a Nintendo Switch to play that. But that's it. Because this new shit they're doing is not at homes. I'm sorry. If you sit there and you think this is good for the future of Pokemon, great. I am so glad I'm not a fucking fan, really, then. I guess I'm not. I'm a fan of the Johto region and Kanto region and a little bit of Hoenn, and that's it. Because, honestly, I felt like that's when Pokemon was at its peak. I felt like that's when Pokemon was at its peak of creativity. I feel like that was Pokemon was at its peak when it came to actually implementing new ideas. These days, I couldn't give a fuck. Literally, Pokemon means nothing to me. It was a part of my childhood, and like most parts of my childhood, it should have been left in the past. As Kylo Ren said, if you let the past die, kill it if you must. Sorry. I have no love for Pokemon anymore outside of nostalgia. And unlike some morons out there who sit there spend thousands of dollars on pieces of paper because it has a Pokemon picture they have, a Pokemon they like on the picture, I'm not going to fall for that trap. So, until next time, guys, this is That PlayStation Gamer signing out. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and all that YouTube algorithm BS.